Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today is another DIY video and I'm going to show you how I made 4 different farmhouse signs using all supplies from the Dollar Tree. This was a really fun DIY and really simple, and I think anyone can do it. So let's go ahead and jump on into the video.
Every single day, I'm gonna make something great. That's my way. Every single day, I'm gonna make something great. That's my way.
Okay, to get started, for the very first sign, I'm going to be using one of these that I picked up from the Dollar Tree where it says home is where I hang the sign, and it's one of the more like a plaque type that you can, it's made already to go ahead and hang on your wall like this. I'm going to be using one of the clear plastic trays that you can find in the party section. I'm going to be using one of these frames from the Dollar Tree, and if you can see it, the frame looks like it's worn already, which is perfect for this project. I'm going to be using some of this greenery I picked up from the Dollar Tree, and it's the kind, if you can see up close, where it's actually soft if you feel it. And I got it because it's a lighter green, and I thought it would match this better than the brighter green on the actual floral like this. But I am going to be using these white flowers, which I picked up from the Dollar Tree also. And then the last thing I'm going to be using is just some hot glue sticks with our hot glue gun. I did forget to add that you're also going to need some white spray paint, and that's the first thing I'm going to do right now. Is I'm going to take this tray outside and I'm going to spray paint the tray white. Okay, I have the tray painted white now, and what I did was I only spray painted it on the back, because the back you can see the pattern on the tray very well. I don't really want to be able to see that. And if you turn it over onto this side, you can still see through just a little bit, but not nearly as well as you can on the other side. So this is the side we're going to be working with. Now this sign we're going to be making is probably one of the most simpler ones we'll be making today. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this frame and I'm going to remove the glass that's in it, and then I'm going to go ahead and place this frame around this wall plaque. You can see I have the frame on there now, and this frame, which was an 8x10, actually fits around this wall plaque perfectly. And I'm going to show you what I did. Of course, you don't have to do this. You can actually remove these little tabs, but I left the tabs on there and just press them against it, and then just put a drop of hot glue on each tab, and that way it holds the frame in place perfectly. Okay, the next thing you're going to do is you're going to take your wall plaque and put it on the tray, and since we're using the side that kind of dips down, of course this will not go flat on the tray. So what I'm going to do is just get it here exactly where I want it, and then I'm going to put some hot glue on each corner that's touching the tray, and I put the top of it all the way up to the top, leaving a little bit of room down here because that's where we're going to put these flowers and some of this greenery. So right now I'm going to go ahead and glue this into place. Okay, I have this glued into place now, and I did just place glue on all 4 corners where it touched, and it's really snug. That's definitely not going anywhere, so just the 4 drops of glue did work. And now I'm going to arrange some of the greenery and a little bit of the flowers down here in the bottom where we have this dip, because like I said, I put it up to the top to leave us room down here at the bottom to do this. And I'm going to do it off camera, and then I'll be right back to show you how it looks. Okay, so this is the way that I ended up doing the flowers and the greenery at the bottom of the sign. So it's all finished now, and I'll show you what it's going to look like over on my table. So this is where I decided to place it, over here on my table, and this is how it looks. I think it turned out really cute. I really like the flowers and the greenery at the bottom. I think it kind of just brings it all together. And it's another way just to make something a little bit bigger. You know, if you don't like the size of the wall art at Dollar Tree, because they are all pretty small. I think they're mostly 8x10s. put it on the tray to make that frame go with it, and this is how it looks. I'm really happy with this one. Okay, for the next sign, I found this really cute rooster print. I really like this, and I'm going to start putting bread detail in my kitchen, so I do definitely want to use this. I just didn't like the frame that it's in, so I picked up one of these signs today, and if you guys can see how cute this is, actually, I got an extra one because I'm going to go ahead and keep it instead of ruining it. Like, well, I'm not going to ruin it, but just to change it into something else, like I'm going to do this one. And the reason I picked this one is because it was a good size for this print. And I didn't want one that had like the different size woods at the top. I just wanted one flat one. And you don't have to worry about removing these stickers because this is going to be covered anyways, but you are going to want to remove this ribbon from the top. And then I also found this burlap, which I thought was really pretty with the red polka dots on it. That's going to go with this. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to remove the plastic cover from this wall art, and I'm going to take the print out of the frame. Now that I have the print removed from the frame, I'm just going to pretty much eyeball it and make sure it is in the center here of our sign, and then I'm just going to put a small drop of hot glue on each corner and glue this down. Okay, I got that glued down, and I actually went ahead with the burlap ribbon with the red polka dots and glued it on, and I recorded that part, and now I just accidentally erased it. So this is what it looks like right now. So you did not get to see me put this on here, but all I did was just cut it and glue it on, and this is how it looks. And now with the space here at the top and the space here at the bottom, I'm going to use this twine right here that you can get from Dollar Tree, and I'm going to wrap it around both areas. So here's how it looks now that it's all together. I put the twine around the top and around the bottom, and then I also put a little bow right here in the corner, and I kind of think that just brought it all together, and I think it turned out really, really cute. And this is where I placed it in my kitchen, which is under my cabinets over here in the corner area where I have our Keurig set up. And this was our little hot chocolate area for the winter time. I haven't really switched it out yet with summertime teas and stuff. I still have like hot apple cider and chai and hot chocolate and everything and sugar. But this is where I put it. And I thought it looked pretty cute over here with the farmer's market sign that I also got from Dollar Tree a while back, and then this coffee sign that I got from Dollar Tree a while back. So this is where I placed it in my kitchen. For this next one, it's going to be really easy. You're just going to need another one of those signs, and again, we're going to use the back portion. This is the art I'm going to be putting on it. This one that says family, and it has two definitions of family, and I really like it. Just going to be removing this frame, some clothespins, some more twine from the Dollar Tree, of course some more hot glue, and I'm going to be using some white kids paint that I got from Dollar Tree because I don't have any paint here. Of course you can get your paint from Walmart or whatever you have on hand and just use it. And I'm also going to be using this brush, which I used on something earlier, so that's why it's got a little bit of the paint. But the reason I want to use this kind of brush is because when you paint with it, you can see how it leaves like those strokes, and I want to make sure you can see that on the board. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm not even going to remove this because you're not going to be able to see it. I am going to remove the hanging piece, but I'm just going to switch it around and put it through this side to where the hanger will be on this side, and I'm going to go ahead in with that white paint and put the strokes on the board. Okay, so I pretty much got this looking how I want it to look. As you can see, like I said, I didn't do too much in the middle because that's going to be covered up anyways. I was just trying to get around the bottom and on the sides and the top, and I went ahead and switched this to where the hanger is on this side now. So I'm going to go ahead and remove this from the frame. Okay, I have it removed from the frame, and I placed it on the board where I want it, and I think it looks really good. The way the background is on this picture and then the way I did the board, it kind of goes together. But I'm not going to glue this down because what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some twine and put it here and make it kind of like a little clothesline. Okay, now what I'm going to do with this one before I secure this down, Again, I went ahead and put my print back on top of here, and I'm getting it exactly where I want it, because we're going to want to get everything exactly where we want it, and then we're going to glue it down, but you're not going to be able to tell that it's glued down. This is the line that I'm going to use like for the clothesline part. And now I'm going to take 2 of those clothespins, you'll see what I'm talking about, and I'm going to clip the sign to where it looks like it's hanging from this line off of these clothespins. And then when I get it exactly how I want it, I'm just going to put 1 drop of glue on everything and glue it down. Okay everyone, so this is how this one turned out. I'm really happy with this one. I really like how the white paint kind of matches the back here. And then I put the twine on the top, and then like I said, I just put 1 piece along here to kind of make like a clothesline and hang the sign on with the clothespins. And I went ahead and I hung this sign in the bathroom that I just recently remodeled, and I just hung it right here above the toilet, and I think it looks really good. And I actually found this bouquet of flowers dumpster diving. They just had it in the dumpster and I pulled it out and I just stuck it here in the bathroom. So I think the sign looks really good right here. Okay, for the next one, I think this is going to be pretty simple too. I have another one of those wall plaques, but I'm actually just going to take this piece off and use it. One of these decorative cake trays from Dollar Tree and some burlap ribbon, and then I'm going to take some white spray paint like I did that first tray, and I'm going to go ahead and remove this piece, of course, and I'm going to spray paint this cake tray. Now I have the cake tray all spray painted and it's dry. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and take the wall plaque that I showed you, and I'm going to remove this piece. Okay, so I got that removed from the plaque. It's really easy. I just stuck my finger under it and pulled it right off. You don't have to use a tool or anything. But I did show you guys that I was going to use that burlap ribbon. I have since changed my mind. I actually got these red and white napkins from Dollar Tree. You might have saw them a second ago when I was showing you the rooster sign. But I think I'm going to go ahead and use one of those. And I'm going to put that down first here in the middle of the tray like this. And then I'm going to take that plaque, because I thought this looked really good on the front of here. And I'm going to go ahead and glue these things down. And then I'm going to get some twine and tie it around the top. So this is how it looks with the 2 things glued in the middle before the twine. If you didn't want to add it, I actually think even this just looks really cute. And I like this cake tray because I liked the way it looked around the edges, kind of like a lace design. But I'm going to go ahead and put that twine on there. Okay, and now this one's all finished. I put the twine on it, and then I went ahead and took a pair of leaves off of these first white flowers that we used, and I put it at the very top. There's actually 2. This one's bent down a little bit. See, I glued that one flat, and then I left this one where it could be up a little bit, kind of like 3D. So that's how this one looks now, and I'm really happy with the way this one turned out. So I did a little bit of rearranging over here, and I went ahead and put that sign here since it would match the napkins that I have, and I have this here, and again I put the farmer's market sign here, but I think that looks really cute because, like I said, it matches the napkins. And then I put 1 napkin over here under the sign, and then I just went ahead and put my rooster sign on the top of my stove. So that concludes this video. You guys will have to leave a message and let me know which sign you like the best. I actually think this one ended up turning out being my favorite, even though it was really simple. I really like the family one and the first one that we did too. But again, leave a comment and let me know which one you guys like. And if you have made any farmhouse signs from the Dollar Tree, I'd love to hear your ideas too. And like always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.